Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Rants and Gunner in the building. What you telling me, man?
I'm all good, mate. How you feeling? You right?
I'm all right, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm okay, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, isn't it, bruv? We're going into the weekend. Hopefully, the final nail is put in the coffin, blood. You know, like that. This is where I'm at right now, bruv.
Bro, you've been like that for about a year.
Yeah, but bro, like I'm at my wit's end, bro. Now, do you know what I'm saying? I've seen the next 3 games, yeah, the next 5 games, fam. I swear down, I need at least three. I need 3 losses, blood. Like this is what I need, Lee, bruv. I'll be honest. Like I'm at the point now where 4-0 Tottenham and fucking what's the with the other game? Aston Villa, bro. I swear down. Man, need 3 losses, bro. This is where I am. People are gonna get upset, but I'll be real, yeah. This is where I am.
I don't worry. Flowers said the same, bro.
What did he say?
He said exactly the same, bro. He said I'll play the clip if you want. I've got the
Yeah,
clip,
play
bro.
that, bro. Because I swear down, bro. You know what it is? I'm the realist, yeah. I am the realist. I'm the realist United fan, bro. Because you know what's funny, yeah? You know how I know, yeah, that I'm the realist one is because when everything goes wrong, they all end up coming back and saying, oh, you know what, Rants was right, you know. You know, like that. You know the amount of ats in my mentions in Twitter in the last week or 2 weeks of man telling me, oh, you know what, Rants, I didn't used to like you, but you know what? Like,
Oh yeah. I always thought you were negative. I get all of that.
bro,
As soon as it goes south, yeah. If I still go 1-7, bro, they'd all come out the woodwork.
brother,
I
I
always thought you were
swear
negatively.
down, bear man in my chat, bro, bear man in my mentions with humble pie, blood. I swear down. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is.
I've got the clip, bruv. Even Flowers has turned, bruv. He once lost his now as well. I'll play the clip. It goes for about a minute, yeah? 1 minute 38.
Yeah, let's go.
It gives you that, that little leeway, but you are right. The structure and everything's a mess, and I definitely think we can take advantage of that. And
One
we can
second.
kill you guys, but if you take your chances, sorry.
Before I go to the rest of the panel, I'm going to say this, and I do hope my internet cuts out when I'm saying this, but in my heart of hearts, I want to lose against Tottenham.
I keep listening to this funny. He's being serious.
I've been for like ages. And the reason I say it is this. When I say that, I feel dirty. When I say that, it cracks my soul. It's like hearing my children cry. It hurts me. I don't like it. The problem is, my belief is this. Now, first of all, other United fans should never want your team to lose. And as a general rule, I get it and understand it. And I remember Lies saying this on the terrace 2 or 3 years ago, and he got cooked for it. And I didn't agree with it. I was like, man, you can't want your team to lose. But we beat you. We beat Spurs. And it prolonged the inevitable. And it kept on here a few more weeks, which led to more embarrassing results and problems.
Correct.
In reality, I don't want Man United to lose football matches.
Correct.
But I don't believe Ten Hag is going to turn us around and ever make us a consistent team in the league. I don't believe he's going to do that.
So he must go.
Playing well against Tottenham and beating them, even worse than that, playing averagely and nicking it, is not a good thing for Man United. Now, if you believe that Ten Hag can turn this around, I understand thoroughly why you have a different view and a different opinion.
Funny old game, isn't it?
Listen, this is facts. You see the difference between me and Terry, though? I don't feel bad about saying it. It doesn't hurt me. You know what hurts me? Watching us scumbag wins when we don't deserve it. That hurts more. Seeing these men lose can't hurt me, blood. I've seen it too many times. You know, there was there. Like, I'm immune to the pain of losing a football match. You know what I mean? So when man's like seeing them lose, it hurts, bruv. It don't hurt me.
Nah, man, you've seen Man United get slapped 7, bro, and he kept his job.
Listen, you know what I mean? It don't hurt me, bro.
And started the whole 11 again.
Come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this, yeah. If a man offer me 3 losses in a row right now, I'm taking them.
Yeah, but the point I'm saying though, yeah, bro, Rants, you were in this exact same position this time last year. We sat on your channel right now, this time last year, with an international break coming up. Yeah, saying, yo, he's definitely gone in this one. He's definitely going in this one. Yeah. And then what happened? He stunk a win. Yeah, he stunk another win. Yeah, and he kept it. And this is what this manager does. And Ollie was doing it, yeah, as well. He had a good away record, Ollie, which is the reason he kept his job. Yeah, for as long as he did, because your home form was still stinky, let's be real. But the away record was like 29 unbeaten at one point, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Every time you thought, oh, Ollie's got to go. He's got to go after an embarrassment at home. He'd go and pull out a win away from home.
Right.
He'd go and beat City away.
But you know what the maddest thing is, Lee? You look at his European record, 1 win in 9 in Europe.
Bro, do you know what? I see a stat there, right? That the last 4 campaigns you've had in Europe, you've lost the opening game every time. That's mad, bro. You haven't won. My bad. You haven't won the first 4.
Yeah, but Lee, but this is what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
but
FC20, bruv.
Brother, people will metaphorically come after me, not in real life, because mutants only operate on the internet. Do you know what I'm saying? But they'll metaphorically come after me for saying what I said. But the reality is, I don't care.
Yeah, but that's where people are at, bro. Even Flowers is at that point, bro.
I couldn't
do it when I wanted Arteta out, bro. I said, I want him to lose so he gets sacked when we were doing the same thing.
Brother,
obviously, he's turned it around a little bit. But my problem is...
Arteta's all right for now, Lee. Do you know what I'm saying? Until you don't win anything again this year, then all of a sudden it's 6 years and that. Like, this is what it is, bro. You know what Arteta's doing? Arteta's doing just enough here to keep people happy. But the problem is, Ten Hag's not even doing that now. He's getting booed at Old Trafford. People will say that I'm negative, but the reality is he's getting booed. He's getting booed, bro. A lot of people don't know because the majority of the mutants here online have never stepped foot in the stadium. So they don't actually know.
Most of them don't even watch the games anyway, right?
Well, exactly.
The score afterwards, but
that's it. And they're tweeting, bro. But these guys get booed. He's getting booed at the stadium, bro. I've been there, yeah. I've been there at the stadium, and where I was sitting for like 3 years, I was sitting next to fans in their 60s and 70s, bro. 60s and 70s, bro. Them man will tell you how they really fucking feel because they don't care. Do you know what I mean? If you want to hear the truth, yeah, you ask children or fucking old people.
That's me. You know what's funny? You saying that, right? When I went to Wembley to watch Arsenal lose to Man City in the cup final, the League Cup final, I was sat next to an old boy, about late 70s, early 80s, Irish fella here. And we lost. Aguero dinked the keeper from a goal kick over Mustafi's head. Yeah, we got fucking done over that day. And I said to the old boy, I said, what do you think to Arsene Wenger? He went, it's fucking shit.
Bro, these men will tell you exactly how it really is. I'll be real. Like, I was sitting next to a man, like old man with hearing aids and that. And if I didn't turn up for one game, they were like, oh, where you been? Where you been and that? You know the ones there? Like, it was mad. Like, the relationship I had with the people that I was sitting around in the stadium. Because obviously they're just old guys and that. I'm in the stadium and people are coming up to me and want to take pictures and stuff at the game. So these old guys were like, who the fuck are you kind of thing? Do you know what I mean? They're like, who the fuck are you? Because I'm the random black brother sitting there and people are coming to take pictures with me and they're just old white dodgy. So who the fuck's this guy? Do you know what I'm saying? So it was mad weird. But bro, when you sit there, you hear the realest shit you'll ever hear in your life. These old men are cooking players. They're cooking the manager. They're cooking everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what these men are on. This is what these men are on, bro. I promise you. Like, players get absolutely ripped to shreds in the stands, bro. If you think that it's bad here, you want to go to the games, bro, because you get the instant reactions. These men
go to away games. Go to away games, yeah, because that's the hardcore. They travel up and down the country around Europe,
and they're drinking on the coach on the way down. So by the time they get to wherever they're getting, they're already steaming, bro.
They're on the first train, 20 to 7 in the morning. Yeah, bro, cracking open the Stellas.
Brother, I told these men already. I remember the Brighton game. Brighton's one of the longest journeys for Man United fans. Me and Flex went to the pub at 11 in the morning, the away pub. These men were drinking and that. They had their kids there. Man are steaming at 11 in the morning, bro, before the Brighton game, 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah, man, straight on the train. Yeah,
11 o'clock, bro, in the pub. You crazy? Bro, these are the men, bro. They'll tell you what it really is. And these men just want to get away from their wives that they've been with for 50 years. You get me? It's a day out.
It's a release. It's a release, man, for them. Bro, but this is what it is. When we went to Anfield and we got pammed, because Liverpool's a long journey as well from Milton Keynes. Yeah. When we went to Liverpool and got pammed, and I think Salah ran the whole length of the pitch that day, bro. I swear to God, mate, yeah. Like, I'm happy in a way that we ain't getting pammed in away games anymore. Yeah, but at the same time, at least we're gonna nick some trophies here. But bro, that day, yeah, I swear to God, mate, Yeah, I swear to God, some of the shit I heard in the stands that day, I think we were singing "We're effing shit" for about 25 minutes non-stop, bro.
Facts.
Yeah. And like some of the abuse Oxlade-Chamberlain was going, because we knew he was going to Liverpool a couple of days later, innit? Yeah, and he was playing at right wing back that day. Yeah, bro, he got dogs abuse every time because he played trash. It was almost like he'd already signed for Liverpool. Yeah, bro, this is the thing. Yeah, these mutants that sit online and just look at channels like ours and go, "Oh, they're just being negative for views, bro." We'd get more views being positive because we actually have a personality.
100% Lee, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but if they actually went to a game, yeah, not so much home games. Yeah, it's more the away games. Like home games when it's all going south. Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah.
I remember when we played Frankfurt. Yeah, the clock end. Yeah, when Frankfurt was scoring their goals, bro, the clock end, Arsenal fans were jumping up and down cheering the Frankfurt goals going in because they wanted Emery sacked.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying, Lee, bro. This is not
I'm
new.
negative, though, innit? I'm negative.
Bruv, Lee, this is not new. You know, like that, bro. Like I've been at United games where man are doing sarcastic cheers, blood, when Jose was the manager.
Or when you're 3-0 down and you're saying, "We're going to win the league."
Yeah, we're so shit, yeah. McTominay's playing centre back. You know them ones there. A man in the crowd are just laughing, bro. We're like, yo, this is nuts. Do you get it? Like, bro, I've been, like, man been in the trenches. That Jose season before he got sacked was toxic, bruv. That's what people don't remember that season when man done the football heritage thing. Bro, listen, that season was toxic, bro. I'm telling you, if you wasn't there, you had to be there. Like, there's no way to explain
this is like when
toxic it got.
When we lost that cup final to Man City, we played Man City again 4 days later on a Thursday, and it was snowing. Right, there was 20,000 fans in the stadium. Yeah, right. David Silva scored the second after about 20 odd minutes. Mate, 10k of them walked out. 10,000 people in full a 60,000 seater stadium. Yeah, but that's what Man United fans have to do, bro. Yeah, if your ball don't sack him, you just got to empty the stadium out.
Nah, but you know what happened? They will sack him, bro. I'll be honest, yeah. And the thing is, like, even the stuff that's been leaked, the stuff that's come out from Barada, yeah, basically saying he wants a league title.
Yeah, but bro, did you hear what he said though? He said he wants a league title in 2028.
Yeah, he said, by 2028. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not going to get that with this manager. Because 2028 is 150th year anniversary, bro. So he's saying that in the next 4 years, we need a title, brother. I'll be honest, yeah. He knows he's not getting that with this manager. This manager is on borrowed time.
But what are they waiting for? Just sack him, bro.
No, but they can sack him now. But they can sack him now. And I believe he gets sacked here before the end of this year, bro. So it's one of them things.
Yeah, but what's the wait?
Because they're wasting time, bro. This up. Yeah, but not really. Because, brother, even like, I'll be real, yeah. Tactically, yeah, you don't sack him right now anyway. You wait until after the Aston Villa game. Like, it doesn't make sense sacking him before the Villa game because you don't want to give Rude these hard games, blood. Like, you always want to give the new manager a nice little run so we can build a bit of confidence. You don't want to throw the new manager straight into the fire. You know, like that.
I hear that, but at the same time, yeah, like, bro, Rude will get a free pass for them games anyway because he's just got the job. So,
he will,
and not only that, the players might actually put in another 10% effort, and you might actually get some results in them games. And if you do, all of a sudden the confidence is flowing. You've now done Aston Villa away. Yeah, you've now done Porto. You've now done Tottenham. Yeah, he should have been sacked straight after that game, bro. Do the press conference and tell him piss off.
I know, but we know football doesn't work like that. But bro, the one thing
it does, but the Premier League don't work like that, bro. Did you see the Partizan Belgrade manager get weighed in by his fans?
No, but that don't surprise me though.
Bro, they lost 4-0 at home to Red Star Belgrade, their derby, yeah. Right? After the game, the ultras stormed the dressing room, started weighing everyone in. He resigned straight away, bro.
No,
you imagine they got 5 years without a trophy. I said, yeah, you do realise, lads, yeah, in May, if Arsenal ain't won anything, Arteta's gone 5 years, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
These man don't care, Lee, bro. It's a vibes thing, innit? You see, the thing is with me, yeah, like, I understand in life, yeah, sometimes you need to destroy to rebuild, innit? So people will say, you should never want your team to lose. Hey, no. If my team losing means, yeah, I have to endure a full season of this manager, I mean, if my team winning means I have to endure the full season of this manager, let them lose, bro. Them man are still getting paid. Like, no one loses out. You know them ones. If they lose a match, it's not like these men aren't getting paid and they can't feed their families. They're getting paid regardless. So I'm just trying to see some good football. I'm just trying to see my team get to where it needs to get, bro. So if it means that these men need to lose a few more games, because it's not like they don't lose games already, Lee. So what's a few more? Do you know what I mean? It's not like we're on an invincible run. Do you know what I'm saying? We're losing every other week anyway. So just put a few more losses closer together just to get us over the line. You know what I mean? Like, this is all you need to do. You spreading out the losses here just to make it look decent. There's nothing decent about this.
Yeah, but that's why I think you shouldn't waste time anyway, because like, you've got a run of games coming up that's difficult. So then you're thinking, well, if we lose all three of them, yeah, but then you know he's not going to lose all three of them, bro.
No, of course he's not.
Proven track record of not losing all of them.
He's not going to lose all three of them
by somehow. So why don't you just sack him?
He's not going to lose all three of them. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, yeah, he lost nearly half the games in the league last season, bro. 14, Lee.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why is Berardo and all the hierarchy wasting time? Because
no, but the reason why they didn't sack him in the summer is not the reason why they're not sacking him now. I think that what they're doing is kind of like their fingers already on the trigger. That's what I think.
Yeah, they're trying to give him enough rope. That's what it is.
But that's it.
Bro, he's had enough rope.
I know you could say that, Lee.
He always pulls something out the bag, bro. Same with Ollie.
Lee, you could say that. We got 7 points out of 15, Lee. Do you know what I'm saying? If that turns into
what you did last season, the same amount of points.
Know, but if it turns into 17 out of 21, do you understand what I'm saying? Then I mean 7 out of 21, then it's like, yo, blood.
Yeah, but if it turns into 16 out of 21, 16 out of 21, then all of a sudden he looks like he's doing a good job again. Then all the happy clappers are back out. The vibes are up.
But that's not gonna happen. We're not beating Spurs and Villa. We can even beat FC 20.
I think you will beat Spurs. I can't lie.
We couldn't even beat FC 20, bro. We're getting a draw at best against Tottenham.
I think they'll do Spurs. I think they'll do Spurs. That's the type of game that you'll go and beat them 3-1 or something, and the vibes will be lit again. Yeah, and then you'll go and lose to Porto and Villa.
Nah.
I think you'll do Spurs, I do. Rashford always does well against Spurs. He always cooks against them. He played all right the other night.
I think stylistically, Spurs are better for us than Villa, innit? Because
Villa can stink it. Yeah, Villa can stink it.
The one thing that I worry about Tottenham, is they're pressing, bro, in midfield, bro. Our midfield has been so bad this season. It's like if these man
this season, it was last season as well, Rants.
I know, but this season is worse, Lee, in my opinion, bro. Like, I see one thing there someone posted and it nearly broke my heart, blood. Them man were like, yo, the Kobe Mino gas just died overnight, blood.
Oh, I see that. I see that tweet.
Like, bro, it's true though. It just died, bro. Like, this guy went from being the most talked about player last season to no one ain't talking about him no more. And this is the Ten Hag effect, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He looks like any guy now.
Why does he keep subbing the best players off though, or the better players on the day?
Because he doesn't think they're the best players.
Because when you're seeing, I didn't watch the game. I see the last 10 minutes. I've seen the highlights, obviously. I see the last 10 minutes plus stoppage time, and I'm thinking I was watching Bruno for 10 minutes in that game, bro, including the stoppage and plus stoppage time. And when that free kick was given at the end, I was still on the watch along with Matty because our game finished a bit before yours, so I stayed on for a bit, right. And I said, last chance for United, a 35-yard free kick. It's not shooting distance. And then when I see Mazraoui standing facing Bruno, I said, there ain't no way he's going to
Bruno's going to shoot it, bro.
I was like, this guy's not serious, bro. I said to Matty, if he shoots that, he's a wrong'un, mate. Yeah. And what happened, bro? Yeah, and it's like,
but bro, guy... the thing is, he's got main character syndrome, And the thing is, Manchester United Football Club have allowed him to do that and to have that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this guy's a scumbag. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy scours Twitter, pulling down fail comps and that. No fail comps ever survived of Bruno, It gets removed within the hour.
Well, they take him down?
Yeah, every single one.
How?
He's a criminal. I don't know. He must have a team.
How's that even possible?
He has a social media team that copyrights them.
What?
I swear down. He's got a social media team that copyrights.
Do you know what? Now you mention it, I've never seen a foul comp of Bruno on there.
Bro, they get taken down within the hour. He's got a team, bro. I'm telling you. This guy's crazy, bro. This guy might be.
I've genuinely never seen a Bruno Falcon.
He might be the most twisted footballer I've ever come across. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'll be honest, because brother, I would rather see him in the comments going mad. The guy's getting them removed, every single one.
If that was me, I'd just quote tweet him if I was active like that. I'd quote tweet him and say, "Yeah, don't worry though, guys. Yeah, I'll do better next time."
That's it.
Yeah, I'll just wind them up.
Bro, he's crazy.
Yeah, but we know Man United's tapped anyway, bro. You got Trans 17's brothers out there beefing with Man United fans left, right, and center.
Bro, that guy's a bum. You know what I mean? He's only backing the manager now because his brother ain't playing. You know them ones, Lee. Like, this is just where it is. The thing is, he's saying, "Oh yeah, it's not the manager's fault, yeah, that they didn't win, yeah, because his brother didn't start. That's why." You know them ones there, and that's all it is. Man's upset because his brother is playing a bit part role this season after he's running his mouth last season. This is all it is. But
this is where I worry about your football club now, because everything you did off the pitch, yeah, from February onwards up until the summer, yeah, it was spot on. You got all the hierarchy changed. You cleared out some of the deadwood. Yeah, you could have got rid of a bit more, but I understand. Like, maybe do that in the next window or so, yeah, right. You needed a few more players, but again, maybe balance the books. I understand it and all that, yeah. Right, but as soon as you gave that manager that new deal, that extra year or whatever it was, and then you gave Bruno new terms and all others, that two massive red flags straight away. Yeah, because you've given him a new deal, which means if you sack him, you've now got to pay him even more, right? And then you've given Bruno more money.
Who's that? Ten Hag? No. Yeah. That's not how that works. To be fair, do you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't work. That doesn't work that way.
Just bin him.
Nah, but you know what it is with the Ten Hag situation, yeah. He had a clause, and a lot of managers have clauses, yeah. That obviously, if they win a trophy, then do you know what I mean? Their payouts higher. That's why Levy sacked Jose before the cup final. Do you know what I mean? Because Levy don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where it was the same deal. They had an option to extend. They extended. Obviously, now we've gone into a new season. It's cheaper to sack him now than it was to sack him then anyway, regardless. Do you know what I mean? Because we had to pay him a stupid extra amount because he won a trophy, innit? So I understand that. But the point is, yeah, with that, and then you look at the Bruno situation, they gave Bruno a new deal, like a pay rise on the same contract, on the same terms, because he had 3 years left, just to keep him happy, yeah? I didn't like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a massive red flag.
I didn't like it, but I understood it at the same time, because these guys are saying, you know what? Let's just keep everything.
Yeah, but how are you going to get rid of that guy now? He's going to be 30 odd years old by the end of that contract.
I hear what you're saying, but the
only place he can go is back to Portugal and do it on a cheap.
I hear that.
Or Saudi.
I hear that. But you know what it is? If I'm being honest, yeah, even on 240, no one was taking Bruno. So what's the difference between 240 and 300? Like, no one was taking him on 240. He was overpaid anyway. Like, who's paying Bruno 240 outside of Saudi Arabia? So it doesn't really make any difference. We were struggling to get rid of this guy anyway. He's absolute shite, bro. So United have to take the L on Bruno Fernandes anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? They have to take the L on him. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm not really, even though it looks bad, even though it looks really, really, really bad in terms of them keeping this manager and keeping Bruno, I still think there's a more sinister plan, bro. I'll be honest. I think that these man's days are numbered, because Jim Ratcliffe's never rated Bruno, and he's all but fucking come out and said it himself. So I know that he don't like Bruno. So I know that these men are playing chess, Lee. It's the same with Ten Hag. Like, this manager, yeah, I mean, these owners never mentioned Ten Hag by name the whole time they came in. They don't like this guy, bro. These men are playing chess. They're 100% playing chess. There's no way this guy survives. There's also no way
he's
that
definitely
Bruno,
not surviving. But it's how
and there's
long
no way that
for. That's
Bruno survives either. There's no long-term. There's no long-term plan for Bruno.
No, everything they've done, or that's not everything. The majority of things they've done, you can say, yeah, I can back that. That's decent. Them two things there, yeah. Even though they might be playing a game, bro, this is a Man United football club. Just fucking bin them. Real Madrid wouldn't stand for this crap.
No, you're right.
Supposed to be the English Madrid, yeah. And it's like, when you do stuff like that, bro, yeah. Like, in fact, forget that, yeah. You sacked Louis van Gaal after winning an FA Cup.
Yeah.
So why don't you sack him after winning it? He's won. Thanks for the 2 trophies, fella. See you later.
Bro,
and
Van
don't get rude
Gaal's
anyway.
season that he had, was so much better than Ten Hag's, bro. Van Gaal finished 5th on goal difference. He was playing, giving debuts to
Decent
kids
football.
and stuff like that, and he didn't spend a fraction of what Ten Hag spent, bro. So no, you're right. But the thing is, it was a different club then. Do you know what I'm saying? The club was run by the Glazers. Do you know what I'm saying? The club was run by the Glazers. The Glazers only cared about getting top 4 and they cared about the commercial side. And commercially, Jose made more sense for the club, innit? So that's why they pulled the trigger on him. But what I'm seeing from these owners, and what I'm seeing from how they're doing things, I genuinely believe, that these men are playing chess, innit? I believe they're playing chess, bro. Like, they don't like this manager. They don't. Like, there's nothing that they've done that shows me that they like him. Even the fact that they extended the current deal he's on, and they couldn't agree a new deal because they don't see eye to eye. And even the way, that after the last game, Ten Hag's come out saying, oh, like, I need to look at myself and this, that, and the other. He knows he's under pressure, Lee. When has Ten Hag ever taken responsibility for a loss before?
Never.
And that was a draw. And he's coming out saying, I need to look at myself.
Even
this
the
guy
7-0,
knows
he never took responsibility.
Thank you. Man was out here talking about mistakes and players are not following this and playing that. The guy's
So his press conference after the game was a shambles the other night.
Nasty.
That was a shambles. Did you hear what he said? Oh yeah, they were just they were getting through our midfield very easily. You know, just like dribbling through the midfield. It's like, mate, that's because you set up the team wrong. You prat. Why didn't he just say?
It's not even that you set up the team wrong. You didn't set up the team at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'll be real, like, brother, when you watch the goal, brother, I've watched back that Man United goal that we conceded, I don't think I've ever watched a goal we conceded so many times, Lee. I've watched that goal so many times, I can see it especially in my head right now.
Yeah,
I can see it in my head right now. This brother ran the length of the fucking pitch, blood, and ran through about 6 men.
Oh, the finish was crazy, though. I can't lie. But what's the keeper doing, bro? It was
a sick finish, bro. Now, to be fair, he's done the keeper with his eyes in it, and you can see because the keeper's balance is off because he's going that way, then he has to go that way.
And there was a man he could have squared it to, so maybe he was trying to cover that as well. I understand it, but bro, what a finish! Even Eriksen's goal was a banger. Yeah, that goal was sick, bro. Yeah, sick finish. But this is the problem with Man United. They never kick on after that. Yeah, this is like watching Arsenal under Arteta in the first couple of seasons. The first 2.5 seasons, you go and score, and then you go and capitulate. Many times we used to do it. Yeah, we're obviously a lot better team than we were back then. Yeah, but it's like, when do you see? I know we can, like the Bolton game. Yeah, that goal was very similar to the Bolton game. The only difference was it was one pass through to the striker, and then he sat the keeper down and pinged it. But we don't concede goals like that. Yeah, we very, very rarely concede a goal. Yeah, where one ball takes the whole team out. The last 2 games we have.
Yeah, I hear that. But you lot are usually
3 times this season.
You lot are usually a lot more compact than that.
Yeah, but Man City, I mean, they can do that to anyone. Savio, Cook, Calafiori, and then where are our centre backs? Yeah, the Brighton game, Lewis Dunk's one pass took out the whole fucking midfield and defence. Yeah, I guarantee you'll only see that twice more this season. Yeah, 2 or 3 times more, because that ain't happening, bro.
Yeah, but you lot are very rarely expansive now. You don't play expansive football no more because you don't need to.
And this is what I was saying on my stream before this one. Yeah, it's like, I want to see us play expansive football in these next games. I want to see us wallop Leicester, wallop Bournemouth, wallop Southampton. PSG is slightly different. Shakhtar slightly different. But they're our next 5 games. I want to see goals galore, mate. I want to see free-flowing, proper football against these teams. Maybe it's not so much PSG and Shakhtar.
I don't think you lot know how to do that anymore, Lee. It's been 2 years.
Bro, our man of the match 4 times this season has been our goalkeeper, and our top goal scorer in the league is a centre-back alongside 29. They both got 2. Yeah, and that ain't sustainable for me. But like, the one thing I will say is, if we play like this all season and we win something, I don't care, bro. I don't care if we win the League Cup and that's it. I just want to see a fucking trophy, man. It's been 4 years, mate. Yeah, like, I just want to see something. If he finishes 5th and wins the League Cup, I'll take that. Yeah,
I know you would, but a
at the
lot
same
of
time,
Arsenal fans wouldn't take that, bro. I'd see that personally as a regression. I think he has to win the league this season. No excuses.
Do you think he will, though? With Rodri out now,
of course not.
I don't think he will.
You know what I mean? But with Rodri out, I think you have to win the league. I think you have to win the league, and you won't. This is the only thing that helps me sleep at night at the moment.
Right,
Do you
that's
know
a
what I'm
great comment
saying?
in there from Jeremy. Arsenal's attacks looking like United's defense.
I hear it. I hear
It's true. It's actually true. We got nothing up top, bro.
it.
Yeah, we need to go and get. We need to go and get I don't know, like a proper striker in January or something, because this is looking mad. Yeah, like we got this kid that played the other night, scored twice on his first start. Yeah, I'd play him at number 10 tomorrow. I'll play Sterling on the left. I thought he had a really good game.
Yeah,
other
but
day.
Sterling coming off the bench is more likely, bro. Starting step, but then again,
Yeah, bro,
he can't be worse than Martinelli. He can't be worse than Martinelli. Sterling can't be worse than Martinelli.
And after Trossard getting that red card the other day, I don't give a shit if he's back for this game, bro. Punishment, you're sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't be. We're winning the game and you get sent off. So yeah, I'd start Shillings. I'd start him on the left. I'd start Saka on the right. 29 up front, and Ethan at number 10. Yeah, and then Rice and Partey pick theirself, and the back four picks itself. And the goalkeeper, well, apparently Raya's injured, so Norbert could be in goal. That's my only worry about this game at the weekend, is if he's in goal, even though we're going to dominate the ball and our defense is rock solid most of the time. Yeah, how's his passing going to be? How's he going to be with a ball at his feet? Because I ain't seen a lot of this Neto guy with a ball at his feet, bro. He's not played for teams like. I know he's at Bournemouth, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But like when I look at you lot, bro, you said that goal you've seen a million times before. I've seen that goal a million times before for you lot. And when I was watching it, yeah, I see the highlight of it when I was live with Matty. And I said, bro, Matty, have you seen the goal they've conceded? I said, how many times do you see that? I said, look how easy. It's just run through the whole team.
Bruv, but
your midfield's non-existent, Rants, no matter what pairing you have in there.
Bruv, people can't. But that's why when people are blaming the players, bro, I refuse. I refuse to blame the players. I refuse, because at the end of the day, yeah, setting up a football team, football more than now is about the system, not the players. It's very much more about the system and identifying the right profiles of players to play in certain positions and setting up, bro. When man are running straight through,
Rants, that's why. So they have to set a system up.
100, I agree, but running straight through a team is crazy. Like running through 6 players, and then obviously Eriksen gets blamed because he gets dispossessed. But what about the people before him that didn't put a foot in?
What about Maguire?
What about him? Oh, Maguire dived in like a donkey, bro. What about that?
Yeah, but bro, this is the thing. Yeah, if it's Messi running through 6 players, you can go, okay, cool, it's Leo Messi.
Yeah, and even then, you're thinking, one of you lot kick him, man.
Just kick him, exactly. Yeah, if it's Neymar running through, you go, okay, cool, it's Neymar, but just wipe him out. Yeah. Look at when Giggsy ran around our whole team, bro, back in the day. Yeah, I was screaming, kick him, somebody wipe him out.
Yeah, but even that was in extra time, and man were knackered.
Exactly, and it's still Giggsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Who the hell was that guy that scored the other day, bro? I don't know who he is.
Fuck knows.
Yeah, he's run through your whole team.
Yeah, bro, it's inexcusable. Big up Dom for the super chat as well, my guy. Appreciate you, man. And yeah, bro, listen, we're just 2 guys that want to see our team win football matches, innit? And the thing is, a lot of these other guys don't want to see their team win football matches, guys. They don't really. They don't really
bro.
Care,
most of these people, yeah, like you said earlier, most of these people, it's a release from their day-to-day life. Yeah. So watching Arsenal at the weekend, whether they go to the game or it's on TV and they're at home watching it like we do, yeah, right? It's a release. They don't have to listen to their missus in the background. Their missus will go out shopping with their friends, yeah, and they go to the pub with their friends and they go and watch the football, or they're watching at home or whatever, yeah. So it's a release. Then when they win, they're buzzing for the whole weekend, bro. Whether Arsenal win, lose, or draw, I'm fucking happy anyway. Yeah, I get angry if my team lose, like. I don't win nothing, of course, because I've supported this club when I've seen it win loads of shit.
If my team was playing good football, yeah, and we were in a transitional period where the results were up and down, I'd be like, you know what? I haven't wasted my day. I saw some good football. We was just unlucky today.
Thank you.
Do you know what I'm saying? But when I watch Man United play shit and lose, or play shit and draw, or even play shit and win when they don't deserve to win, bro, I feel like I've wasted my day, blood.
That was like me against Luton Town last season when we stunk it in the last minute.
Oh yeah, that was Declan Rice header or something.
Yeah, I was like, we've robbed them.
Yeah,
and it's like when we win shit, like, and play crap, bro. I'm like, yo, we played poor today. But the problem with these fans is, a lot of them is, it's a release from their life. So when we get the win, they're just like, oh, I'm so happy. And they come and tell us, just be happy we won the game. Bro, I'm happy anyway. Yeah, I'm just not happy with that performance. But when I switch the camera off, it doesn't affect me, mate.
It doesn't. Yeah, man, I go back to my day, bro. But you know what it is? a lot of these man, the football club they support, that's their personality. That's how they make friends, innit?
That's their
Like,
life.
this is just what it is. That's their whole life. That's how they make friends online. That's how they make friends. It's like, I support Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you
Then they
support
go
Man
in, then they go
United.
into
Let's
group
be
chats.
friends and that, bro. We share sandwiches and that. This is what these men are doing, bro. I'll be honest, bro. These men are
beef
weird,
sandwiches and that.
bro. It's
A little bit
crazy,
of pickle.
bro. It's actually crazy. I'll be
That is
honest,
true.
because I would rather see a great game of football, than my team win playing shit, bro. Because ultimately, the reason why we love the sport, well, you're supposed to love the sport, is because you enjoy it. Like, how you get introduced to football usually is by playing football before supporting a team. Because why would you support a team, if you've never kicked a ball in your life, even for fun outside? I don't know a single football fan that's never even kicked a ball outside their house or at school. Like, bro, you get introduced to the sport by your love of actually participating in it, whether you're good or not. Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, it's kind of like, if you're not supporting a team for the enjoyment of the actual game of football, why are you there, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Right, that's why you do watch-alongs for Juve. Yeah, because you know that's going to be decent football.
I know it. Same with Inter.
Didn't you do the Milan derby the other day? You did the Milan derby as well.
Yeah, because I know Inter play good football, and AC actually surprised me.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why I watched La Liga, bro. Yeah, I didn't do any watch-alongs yesterday, but I watched both of the games. Yeah, Atleti stunk the gaff out. Should have lost and scored a winner in the last minute. Julian Alvarez, worst game of football I've watched in La Liga this season. But the game before that, Espanyol versus Villarreal, what a game of football, bro. Tech level 100.
Bro, but that's why I don't watch Real Madrid, because I know I'm not going to enjoy the game, even though they're going to win. That's why I don't watch them. They've got all these big names, and I avoid watching Real Madrid because I know I'm not going to enjoy the game. Me enjoying football comes before any result. Because if I see a really, really good game, and the team I want to win doesn't win, I'm like, you know what, that was a fucking great game. Like, that's it.
I think the first La Liga game this season, I think it was Villarreal Celta Vigo, bro. That's one of the best games of football I will watch all season. And that was one of the first games of the season. Yeah, that game was quality, mate. Yeah, level of technical ability in that game was mad. There were 7 goals. Winner in the 97th minute or 99th minute from the pen. Pereiro missed, bounces out and he taps it in. Yeah, but it wasn't a 7-goal thriller because there was loads of mistakes. It was just quality football.
Right.
Yeah, and it was like all of the goals, bro, apart from the penalty where the guy pulled him right at the death, it was perfect. That was probably the only mistake. But, bro, some of the headers. Now, when I watched La Liga, bro, these men scored diving headers. When did you see a diving header in the Premier League? When did you see free kicks going in left, right, and centre in the Premier League? Crossing in the Premier League. Go and look at Griezmann's cross last night for Alvarez, bro. What a cross. Last minute. These men can't cross a ball in this league. Yeah, free kicks. When do we see direct free kicks going in? Arsenal scored a direct free kick, over 3 years ago.
Bro, it's probably been longer than that for us, bro. So, because we had Bruno and then CR7 before taking free kicks.
Just slapping them out the stadium.
Do you know what I mean? So, it is what it is.
Or straight to the keeper in last minute.
Yeah.
That's why I watch this league, bro, because, like, you could turn on 2 teams like Espanyol and Villarreal, and you're thinking, some games, I missed one the other night. Osasuna, thank fuck I missed that game, bro. Because I was going to do that game. I said, no, I swear, and it was 0-0. Yeah, but it's like you could turn on the most random game in this league, and it's quality football. And then the game you think's going to be good in the Premier League is dead.
It's dead. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, my bro.
I knew that Arsenal Man City game was going to be boring. Yeah, but
we all knew it was going to be boring
because Man City were cooking. Then we scored a screamer. Then we took the lead. Yeah, so now I'm well invested because it's my team. I'm thinking, we could actually beat them. Yeah, and then my baller gets sent off. And, bro, that second half was painful, but it was still entertaining because it was like, can they break this down? Can we hang on? But it wasn't entertaining for the right reason. It was entertaining because Man City played shit and couldn't break us down.
Yeah, it was entertaining because of the drama of the game instead of the quality of the game. The quality of the game was very low.
Poor in that game. Bro, our players were just hoofing the ball straight up to the halfway line and setting back in shape, which is cool. I'm cool with that.
I see Roy Keane cooking you lot as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what, Rants? That clip that's going around, that don't show the whole context. I've actually watched that whole episode,
Yeah. I seen what Keno was saying, and he's spot on.
Yeah,
you know what
that,
I mean?
that don't show the whole context, but that's what they do. They put these clips out to cause drama. Yeah, basically, Roy Keane said it's all well and good. It's against Man City, but you were wasting time at home against Brighton.
Yeah,
and we were, bro. David Raya got booked for wasting time in stoppage time.
Yep,
he got booked for
100%.
wasting time. We're at home and we're drawing 1-1. So that's
you're
what he
right.
was saying.
And when
he
you
was saying,
saw,
cool.
was it you that showed me the stats about time wasting and that?
Bro, this is where people, right? This is where, right? Some of these stats here are so jarring, it is crazy. Oh, but the ball was in play for 35 minutes, and that's the longest it's been in play. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. You do realize when the goalkeeper puts the ball down to take a goal kick, it's now technically in play.
Yep.
Yeah. So he wasted 9 minutes, bro. Yeah.
Yes,
because the ball is there to take it in the 6-yard box. As soon as you put that ball down, the ball's in play. On a throw-in, it's not in play until you throw it. Yeah, on a free kick, it's not in play until you kick it. Yeah, which is why they had the time on. When it's a goal kick, bro, yeah, you put the ball down, the ball's in play. He wasted 9 minutes.
So 9 minutes is insane, my bro. I'll be honest.
Cool,
and when he's catching the ball and then laying down on the ball and all of that, and then man are patting him on the back and that like he won the game.
Bro. No,
yeah, bro, like, when they were patting him on the back like you won the game, yeah, then you conceded straight after. Bro, I swear down.
Man.
Take
your time with it. Take your troops out of
man need to do a compilation of me celebrating Arsenal conceding, blood. I'm telling you, because, bruv, there's so many over the years, blood. I swear it down.
Do you know what's crazy though? Yeah,
celebrate more than
I'm
Arsenal
cool with all of that
daggers,
bullshit.
blood,
Yeah, because bro, I grew up on George Graham football. Yeah, I grew up on that boring, slow the game down, all put your arm up in unison, bro. Do you know what? If there was VAR back then, I reckon half of them goals would have stood.
No, I hear that, but the problem is, Lee, yeah, when Chelsea do it, you man complain. You man have been complaining your whole lives, innit? Do you know what I mean? The stick that this Chelsea team used to get, yeah, under Jose doing the dark arts. Now, all of a sudden, yeah, man are going on like Arsenal invented that shit. Do you know what I mean? It's shameless, bro. And this is why,
that's what we do, bro, as a fan base. I'm cool. I still take Jose at Arsenal now, bro.
No, but I hear that. But this is why, yeah, this is why. When Roy Keane said, listen, you're praising Arsenal for doing this fuckery, yeah, but if it was Stoke and that, you'll be saying it was anti-football. But you're praising Arteta like he was the first guy to ever play football like this. Like, you weren't even trying to attack. You were just kicking the ball off the pitch, bro, and setting up.
That's what he was saying. He was saying we're just booting it up the pitch.
He's like, you're not even trying. You're not even trying to play out. That is the worst thing about it, because even Jose, yeah, even when Jose was doing the anti-football thing, yeah, he was still trying to score goals. There was them man were not even trying to make a game.
But they had a focal point. Jose always has a focal point.
Yeah, he always has an out ball. Yes,
which is either a Drogba or Diego Costa or
a Bale
or Robin or a Bale. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but he didn't, bro. There was no out ball. He took Saka off, bro, and Havertz
the only out
didn't
was
complete a
pass.
And
every time he got the ball, he slumped and just fell down.
This is what I'm saying. So, like, what I'm saying is, listen, Arteta set up beautifully. Like, bro, I'm a fan of setting a team up, yeah? Like, I always judge a coach, not a manager. I judge a coach on his ability to set up a football team.
That second half was
Arteta sets his teams up almost perfectly. Do you know what I'm saying? I prefer the way Simone Inzaghi sets up his teams. But the way Arteta sets up his teams off the ball, yeah, is something of a high level. It's
but that's how you know. That's how you know when he was at City, he was doing that anyway, bro. And Pep was the forward guy, like setting up the forwards. Yeah,
no, 100%.
It's the thing, yeah. I don't mind us playing like that at all. Yeah, I didn't mind us doing that in the second half. The one thing I will say is though, yeah, like we probably should have brought Sterling on for Martinelli. Yeah,
absolutely. You needed an out ball.
Yeah, and Sterling against his old team, he might have he might have cooked. Who knows? I don't know, bro. Yeah, we can't.
Bro, City were there.
They were there for the taking
apart, bro. I'll be honest.
100%.
They were just doing the same shit, yeah. And I told guys as well, last season, when everyone was gassing up the Leverkusen thing, I said to these guys, and they'll vouch for me, I said, watch when they come up against an Italian team, they're going to get their ass handed to them.
Yeah, they got pammed in that final.
Look what happened to them, bro. Because I watched Leverkusen for like 3 games, and I saw how high their line was, yeah.
Yeah,
and how they kept trying to force certain vertical passes, yeah. And I knew these Italian teams.
Why did Leverkusen always nick a goal in the 97th minute? Why? Because they were getting done. Yeah, but they were getting done Yeah, on the counter every time because they were
Yeah,
so
but
far
bro,
up the pitch.
but this is the point. And when I saw where City were, yeah, I was like, bro, if Arsenal were just a little braver, because the thing is with City, yeah, they were shooting. Arsenal weren't winning tackles. They were shooting and it was just hitting Arsenal bodies and then going back to City.
Yeah.
If Arsenal really wanted to just nick one and just hoof it up the pitch, Sterling's gone. No one in City's team's catching him. Maybe only Kyle Walker. And
Yeah, he
even
cooks
then,
Walker
bro.
every time he plays him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like the
Every
counter
time he
was
plays
on.
for Chelsea, he cooks him.
The counter was on Lee, but the thing is, man weren't even trying to counter. Man were kicking it out for throw-ins. That's what was killing me.
Yeah,
Not the
just
setup. The
hoofing it.
setup
Ben
was
White slapped one out
unbelievable,
the stadium.
bro. The setup was top level, bro. I would never criticize the way you set up.
I know. This is how I know, yeah. This is how I know we have a chance. If we get through the games coming up in October, November,
Yeah.
I know we'll have a chance, yeah. Right? They're them games, because we got Liverpool at home, then we've got who we got after that. I think we've got Newcastle away. No, we've got Preston away, then Newcastle away,
Right.
then Inter away, then Chelsea away. That run, obviously Preston, we can put the youngsters out again, but that run, yeah, of Liverpool at home, Newcastle away, Inter away, Chelsea away, that run's going to be very difficult. If we get past that run, now all of a sudden we're looking at the Christmas fixtures and we're sitting near the top again. Yeah, so I know now we could go again. Yeah, but,
yeah. At the moment, you're what? 2 points behind City.
2 points behind. Yeah.
Like the league table is starting to take shape already. You know, I looked at it today.
They've got Newcastle away this weekend. Early kickoff tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll beat Newcastle though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Isak's injured, I think.
Yeah, they'll beat Newcastle. They'll beat them comfortably as well. Because Newcastle are quite expansive. Do you know what I'm saying? And they'll get opened up by City. But when you look at the Premier League table right now, it's really starting to shape up already, bro. Because the top four is Arsenal, Villa, Liverpool, Man City, and Chelsea are in fifth. Chelsea end up jumping into there, and Aston Villa probably fall out, maybe. But Villa are on 12 points, same as Liverpool. Arsenal on 11, Chelsea on 10, bro. And I believe that that's probably going to be the top 5 this season, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I think the top 5's already in place this season. I think it's already in place. If Tottenham end up finishing above Villa, I don't know if they can. I don't think they have the attack, bro. I don't think Tottenham are gonna.
Tottenham have not been clinical enough. They absolutely slapped Brentford the other day.
I don't think Tottenham are gonna score enough goals, and I think they're gonna concede too many. Do you know what I mean? So I think Man United and Tottenham are fighting for 6th place at the moment. The way that the table looks, I think the table's fairly accurate.
Yeah, to be fair, when I see the fixture list, I was like, oh my god, Villa away. Yeah, Villa away, City away, Spurs away. Yeah, Atalanta away. I was thinking, boy, if we come out of that, especially with Odegard injured as well, not that I particularly rate him that much, but he's still a better number 10 than Fabio Vieira, who we had at the time when the fixtures came out. And I was like, boy, now we ain't got Odegard. What are we going to do now? Yeah, and this is where this manager has to find a way. Yeah, because, yeah, it's all well and good having a great defense. Yeah, but we've strengthened our biggest strength in the summer. We haven't strengthened our biggest weaknesses. Yeah, so our biggest strength last season was the defense. We still didn't win the title, bro. So what's our game plan for the season? Strengthen the strength, not strengthen the weaknesses, but the strength weren't the reason why we didn't win the league in the first place. It was the lack of goals. Yeah, and people just say, yeah, but Lee, you scored nearly 100 goals, 91 goals. Yeah, Man City scored 96, bro. Yeah, and De Bruyne was out for 5 months. Yeah, and Haaland was out for nine games, I think, 8 games. Yeah, 9 weeks, I think. Was it 9 weeks? Something like that. He was out for 7, 8 weeks, 9 weeks. Yeah, and they still scored 96 goals, bro. Yeah, look at their goal difference already. Yeah, their goal difference is better than ours already. And we're 5 games in, and we scored twice at their ground, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've scored 8 goals this season in 5 games. I think they've scored 13. Is it 13? Let me have a look.
No, you're right.
You're
You're right, bro. At the end of the day, you needed more goals, and then you bought Raheem Sterling, bro. I don't know how many goals he got last season for Chelsea, but it couldn't have been that many.
Bro, we've scored 8 goals, yeah? They've scored 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've played Chelsea away, and they've played Arsenal at home. Yeah, they've conceded 5. Yeah, and 2 of them were against us. Yeah, we've conceded 3. 2 of them were against them. Yeah, so it's like we can see where this is going again. Our defense is going to be solid.
Yeah.
but they're going to score more, which is
Yeah.
why they'll win the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be up there again. But Liverpool have only conceded 1 goal. Nobody's talking about them.
But
Yeah, they lost to
Liverpool, I told
Forest.
once, bro, Liverpool are in a title fucking race.
And that's the
bro.
only goal they've conceded this season was at home to Forest. And
They're in
they've
a title
scored
race.
goals. They've scored more than us. Villa has scored more. Chelsea has scored more. Who else we got on here? Brentford has scored more. Bournemouth has scored the same. West Ham have scored more, and they've been crap, bro. Or am I looking at the wrong one? That's why I'm not. I'm looking at goals conceded. My bad.
Yeah, bro. Listen, just don't even talk
Chelsea,
about United, bro.
Brighton have scored the same. Tottenham has scored more. Brentford has scored 1 less than us. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, these teams are conceding more, obviously, but these teams are scoring goals. Yeah, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chelsea have scored more goals than us. Aston Villa have scored more goals than us.
Yeah,
and
but
they've missed a lot of sitters this season.
Chelsea are going to
as well,
score more goals than most teams. I'll be honest. Chelsea's team's unbelievable.
And this is why I look at it and I think, like, even with Rodri out, but they only got to get to January.
Yeah, and then there's rumors that Zubamendi, bro, they're already talking to it.
Oh, yeah, I beg they buy Zubamendi just so I can troll these scousers, bro.
Nah, bro, there's rumors that they're already talking to Zubamendi's people and they've already got a replacement lined up for Rodri. So it is what it is.
If he's the replacement, he's not a bad replacement, is he?
No, he's not. I'm saying so, bro. They're going to sign someone.
And they'll just slot straight in, bro.
They're going to sign someone. They're going to sign someone else, Lee. They're not going to go the whole season because they haven't spent no money in
Edison from Atalanta as well.
Oh,
he's not a bad player. He's not a bad player,
man. But yeah, they are 100% going to bring in his replacement. Like, don't worry about that, Lee. Do you know what I mean?
Man said Lee's waffling. Look at the fixtures. Why do I need to look at the fixtures? We'll play each other twice.
Yeah, there's no.
Man City have won 4 in a row, mate. So what are you talking about? No De Bruyne for 5 months, and Haaland was out for about 9 games.
Yeah,
and they still scored 96 goals. And in fact, when everyone's so let me have a look at last season's league table. Yeah, last season's league table. Yeah, because our defense was the best. We all know that. Yeah, they only conceded 5 goals more than us. And they scored 5 goals more than us. They'll score a fuck ton more goals than us this season, and we'll have a better defense than them comfortably. It won't just be 5 goals. We'll have a comfortably more defense. They'll concede more than 5 compared to us, and 5 extra. But they will score so many more goals than us this season if they keep Haaland fit. Yeah, whether De Bruyne's in there or not.
Yeah, but it's not just if they keep Haaland fit. Attacking wise, you're awfully.
Bro, do you know what? When our goalkeeper has been man of the match 4 times this season, bro, and our joint top scorer in the Prem is a centre-back, can't even argue it.
You've been awful attacking wise. Like, it's not even, bro, like, you don't have to support Arsenal to see it, bro.
We've got 8 goals. 8 goals in the league in 5 games. This is why I want to see us absolutely.
Yeah, and we got 5 in 5, blood. Do you know what I mean? We're in relegation form. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
0 goal difference still.
Yeah, bro. Listen, there's nothing positive about Man United.
Goal difference was what?
-1 or something, I think. Bro, there's nothing positive about Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? They love a negative goal difference, bro.
Yeah, your goal difference, -1. So after 43 games from the start of last season to now, you're still on a -1 goal difference.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, Lee, bro.
What was the season before that? The season before that.
Right, it would have been something low, blood. Like 10 or something.
Plus like 15.
Oh, 15.
So in 2 seasons, 76, 81 league games here, you've got a plus 14 goal difference since he's been the manager. That's
nasty,
wild,
Lee, bro. And he spent the amount of money he spent. It's nasty, bro. That's why when Man United fans are out here trying to defend this guy, bro, listen, I just want to meet them man for a punch up, bro. It's crazy. Like, bro, like, honestly.
107.
Like, bro, it's actually...
You've scored
112
goals in the league since he's been manager. We scored 91 last season. That's actually crazy, bro. We've scored 23 goals less than you in that same time. Yeah, in that one season. Yeah, that one season we had last season, 23 goals, 20-odd goals less than his entire campaign in 2.5 leagues.
Yeah, but Lee, but this is it. But we got 2 trophies. So what you man talking about?
Yeah, but that's my point, bro. This is why when everyone argues the league position finishes, I'm just like, fuck that. I want trophies. Yeah, because nobody cares whether I finish 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th in 20 years, bro. All they count is trophies. Yeah, you want to see progression for your team in the league and all of that. I hear that, yeah. But bro, I'd take 10 league cups on the spin, bro, if and finish 10th for 10 years in a row. Because I've got 10 trophies. Yeah, and the way we judge our clubs is based on trophies.
I'm fuming. I don't judge my club based on trophies anymore, blood, because we're not in a position, yeah. We're not in a position. You know what I'm saying? To be talking about trophies, bro. You know, all of this has shown me, yeah, is that if this manager can win trophies, so can I. Give me the fucking job.
You probably
I'll be honest. Bro, I'll be honest, bro, because if this guy can win a trophy...
you and Saeed in the dressing room on match days, lads. You know what I mean?
Trophies are not that hard to win if he can win too. I'll be real. At this football club, it's not hard to win trophies if he
I'm waiting to see if Arsenal actually win the League Cup, what our fans are going to say, because apparently that was beneath a club like Arsenal. And if we get an easy run all the way to the final after having Bolton and Preston, like because obviously that's what our fans took the piss out of your manager for having an easy run for the League Cup. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, isn't it? Bro, I just want a trophy. I don't care which one it is. Obviously, yes, I'd like to see us win the league more than win a League Cup. Yeah, because it's the league. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't really care. Yeah, I've never seen us win a Champions League. That'd be unbelievable to see the first Champions League, but I don't care what trophy it is for me, bro. Just any trophy. It's gone 4.5 years at Christmas, bro. Yeah, just give me a trophy. Yeah, and then we move on from there. Just any trophy. Yeah, because I'm sick to death of not winning anything. Yeah, all of this chat, all of the PR, all of the fucking fans like chatting crap to people like myself that are calling this out. Bro, the game's about winning, isn't it? Yeah, and I just want to see trophies. I don't care which one it is.
I hear you, and I'm with you. But the thing is with me, bro, it's like trophies do not show, yeah. They don't show improvement. They really don't show improvement, bro, like as a team. So, and that's all I'm here for, bro. I'm just here for seeing my team improve, yeah, and challenge for the league, because in my interpretation of Manchester United is challenging for trophies, blood. Like that's what it is. And when I mean trophies, I mean the Champions League and the league, blood. The League Cup has never been rated, blood. When it was the Worthington Cup, man used to call it the worthless cup, bro. Like it don't mean anything.
The milk cup and that.
Yeah, bro. Like
the Coca-Cola cup.
Bro, it never meant anything, bro. When it was the Worthington Cup, man used to call it the worthless cup, bro. It never meant anything to me. And it never will mean anything to me. The League Cup to me, yeah, is some donkey cup, bro. Like I don't rate it. I don't rate it at all, bro. Like if
I just want any trophy, bro. I hear it. I hear it.
I'll be real, Lee, yeah. When your club don't do a parade for a trophy, it doesn't mean anything. Like, brother, imagine we won a League Cup and man were driving around Manchester parading the League Cup. Nah, bro.
I don't know. If it was left to your fans, they probably would have.
Nah, shoot me now, bro.
Bro, these are the same fans that wrote love letters saying keep Ten Hag. So they probably would have.
Yeah, them man need to go jail, though. You know what I mean? These man that wanted to keep Ten Hag, yeah, they need to go jail.
Like, they need to write an apology letter to you and to Saeed. Saeed's trying to punch up Bruno, bruv. Like, look at what these men have done to him.
No, I hear it. I hear it. But, bro, like, the thing is, the problem is with Saeed, yeah. I told him about Bruno ages ago. Do you know what I'm saying? But the problem with Saeed is, yeah, because he goes to the game still, yeah. He gets intoxicated by the atmosphere, bro. It's like every time he goes to Old Trafford, yeah, it's a clean slate, blood. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. Like, man smells the shit food, yeah. Man smells the raw chicken, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
it.
I'm back.
And he walks through the turnstiles.
We're back, man.
That's it, bro. He walks through the turnstiles and he thinks, all right, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, nothing's gonna change, blood. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nothing's gonna change, fam. And this is what it is, bro. Like, he still gets twanged when he goes to the stadium. Do you know what I'm saying? And he sees all of these lot rushing to get their pints and that, and there's bare optimism in the air, bro. Like, it's like, nah, there's no optimism, bro. We're shit. We just need to just, bruv, the Bruno thing has been so long overdue that it's crazy. Do you know what I mean? It's been so long overdue, bruv. I was telling these man about Bruno when he was scoring, Lee.
Bro, same.
When he was scoring, and these
we sat and slandered that guy every week.
Rants hates him because he's outperforming Pogba and that. And then you look at the stats and he isn't. Do you know? And Pogba left ages ago. You know, like
bro,
that.
These man were saying he's better than Kevin De Bruyne.
Brother.
Yeah, like putting him in conversations about GA and all of this and the big chances created. Yeah, your fan base are taps. I can't lie. They sit there making out this guy's one of the most creative players ever to have graced football. Yeah. Where's the goals then?
This guy just creates, turnovers, blood. This is what it is,
Bro,
bro.
when does the guy ever, real talk here, when does the guy ever dribble through midfield? When do you listen? I don't rate Odegard like he's the greatest thing in the world.
Bro, I told man already, this player couldn't
who's a better
dribble
footballer?
in a dentist chair, bro. I'm telling you. He's awful, bro.
Bro, who's a better footballer, Odegard or Bruno? Odegard by a million miles, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
By a million miles. He's miles clear.
One plays football, do you know what I'm saying? And one's a fucking RPG, blood. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Man's just propelling grenades, bro. Like, that's what he's doing, bro.
When does he ever, when you watch Odegard, when he's on it, quick feet, one touch, passing from his left foot to his right, and so on and so forth. And he'll dribble through a couple, and then he might run into traffic in the end. But most of the times he'll pop it off. When he's on, when you watch the Bayern Munich game, bro, first half of that Bayern Munich game, he was unplayable. Yeah, and same against Aston Villa. Well, I know we lost the game in the end. Yeah, but that's because obviously we got outdone by the tactics. Yeah, and he disappeared. But the first half of that Aston Villa game, Martin Odegaard was unplayable. Same in the first half against Bayern Munich. Yeah, in the second leg, I think, maybe both. Yeah, when do you ever see Bruno do what Odegaard did in that first half? All I see Bruno do is just get the ball, not even look, and just slap a ball over the top. That's it.
But this is the beauty of Bruno, If you watch Bruno, most of the passes he plays, they're not on, bruv. Do you know when people say, like he's got great vision and that, brother, the guy plays passes that are never going to get there. Like, it's not great vision. The passes are not on, bro. He'll see a player, there'll be two people in front of him, and he'll just slap it that way anyway.
And if they manage to get a shot off, that's a created chance.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's awful.
I'll be 1 minute,
Yeah, it's calm anyway. We need to wrap up anyway. Because we got Red Talk coming up with Cass anyway, guys. Do you know what I mean? We're going back to back. But yeah, man, Bruno's a rat, bro. I'm sure Bruno's gonna get more abuse on the next show anyway, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, make sure you smash that. You get the lights up, people. Do you know what I mean? There's over 2,000 in here. We need 1,000 lights on this one, and we're gonna redirect to Red Talk, people. Is that you for the daily?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm done, man. I'm going to go and enjoy some sunshine, mate. I'm going to a nice little beach club, and then I'm going out for dinner with the missus. So yeah, chilling for the day. But back on it tomorrow, Arsenal watch along, man.
Sick.
And Barcelona watch along as well.
That's it. You lot know what time it is, bro. So make sure you subscribe to Lee if you haven't already. Obviously, the link's in the title. But yeah, we're gonna redirect to Red Talk with Cass, people. You know what I mean? And I'll see you guys straight back.